Hi, so today we're going to be talking about how to screencast your Android phone onto your computer. And please note that this is not a tutorial on how to control your phone with your computer. That's an entirely different process, an entirely different set of software that needs to be used. This process will work on non-rooted phones. However, if you do want to control your phone with your mouse and keyboard from your computer, you're going to need a rooted device. So like I said, this will work for non-rooted devices, but for more functionality you're going to need to root your device. I'm not going to cover rooting in this tutorial either. It's going to focus on how to set up the computer and how to get the software running in order to screencast from your phone to your PC. It's pretty good if you want to take screenshots or record movies of things you're doing on your phone to make tutorials like this or pretty much anything. So the first thing you need to do is download the Android SDK. And before you do that, I'm going to assume here as a prerequisite that you have the Java runtime environment installed. If you don't, or you're not sure, you can download it from java.com, or you can just do a Google search for download Java runtime environment and download the latest version. So if you go to developer.android.com/SDK, you'll be able to download the particular Android SDK version for your operating system. I'm using Linux, so I downloaded the Android SDK R16 Linux file, and I've uncompressed that onto my computer. And once you do, you can save it into a directory. I've saved it into my home directory in Android. So you can see there's a folder called Android SDK Linux. We're going to navigate there. And there's a number of different folders within it. What you want to do is navigate to the Platform Tools folder, and you'll see that there's a number of things in there as well. What we're going to be looking for is ADB. Now you can add this program to your path file so that you can run ADB from anywhere, but for now I'm just going to do /ADB space devices. And I should note that before you do this, you need to plug your phone into the USB port on your computer and make sure that it is set to, when you manage your USB connection on your phone, make sure it's set to USB mass storage mode or storage mode, or depends on your device, the wording may be different, but you don't want it to be in charging mode. You do want it to be in storage or USB device mode. So back in the terminal, you've entered .adb/devices, and if you hit enter, you can see that you have a device there. Now, one of the additional things that I've noticed is sometimes there's some issues with this, and ADB is not working right away. You'll get a number of question marks and then an unknown device error. If that happens, you just need to do /ADB. Let me check here real quick. /ADB kill server, excuse me, and that'll stop it. Then you need to do sudo ADB start server, and that'll start your ADB server again, and then you can do sudo /ADB devices, and hopefully your device will show up then. So with that being said, now that you've made sure that your device is attached and recognized by the ADB server, we're going to navigate back to our Android folder, and we're going to download another file, program actually, called Android Screencast. And Android Screencast can be downloaded from code.google.com/p/androidscreencast. And this is essentially a Java file. You can download it. I'm pretty sure it's cross-platform. Yep, it is. Windows, Linux, Mac OS. You can download this file, and that is going to give you an Android Screencast.jnlp file. All you need to do to run this is type Java ws Android Screencast and hit enter, and this is going to start running. You're going to run if you get a security warning, and you'll see a box pop up. This box is your Android phone. And now, as you can see, the frame rate is not that good, but it does get the job done. And you can see that now you can view your phone on your computer. So this is great for development or tutorials or screencasts or anything like that. Like I mentioned before, if you have a rooted device, you can actually control the phone through this application as well. But that requires some additional configuration, all of which is instructed on the Android Screencast Google Code page. So thanks for watching, and as always, if you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment on this video.